Yo, Archives, what's up? What up, what up, what up? Um, you can see we back on another video. Low key, I've been cooking with the last couple of videos. I feel like this run that I'm on right now is like low key crazy. Nah, I'm just low key cooking though. Oh my, you know what? Nah, we're not even gonna chill. I just gotta get a cut. Anyways, though, I'm back with another video. We back tonight. I actually have another great video idea, and by the title, as you can see, your path, your journey is your own. This is one thing that I think about a lot. Is my journey and my path, compared to others. And one thing that I know is obviously I shouldn't be comparing. We shouldn't be comparing because, as you know, they say what comparison is a thief of joy. So that's not something that we should be doing. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I mean, comparison is human nature. So as much as we don't want to, we're always gonna compare. But one thing I truly learned over the course of my life, especially recently, like from 16 to 19 now, is my journey is my own. Like, it's not gonna be the same as anybody else's, like, at all. And one thing I realize is everything that everybody else is getting, everybody else is having that I want, you know, I'll have it eventually at some point, as long as I work for it and as long as I stay true to my journey, my course, my path. Like my path is not going to be the same as the dude next to me, behind me, in front of me. Like, it's different. I feel like one thing a lot of people do is they worry about the person that's in front of them. They feel like they're behind. They feel like they're chasing something they shouldn't be chasing, A lot of people get messed up, or they're looking at things wrong by making it seem like, I'm behind this person. I'm chasing this lifestyle. And meanwhile, while you chasing their lifestyle, they probably chasing somebody else's lifestyle. So it's like a pattern, like an unbreakable pattern, unbreakable cycle. Meanwhile, you should just be focusing on your own journey, your own path, because it's not going to be the same as that person. One thing I realized in this streaming world is everybody's growth is going to be different. There's going to be somebody that starts way after me. He might grow faster than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen that happen. Like, people who started after me, people I know that have grown faster than me, bigger than me. And it's like, okay, I see it, and I might feel some type of way about it. At the beginning, I'd be like, dang, man, like, how did he or how did she, like, get here so fast and I'm still stuck here? But at the end of the day, I realized, his journey's not the same as mine. Maybe he was just meant to grow that fast. My journey's slower. Maybe that's just how it is. Like, that's one thing a lot of people do, especially in streaming and content, is compare. Compare, compare, compare. And it's tough because you could be somebody who streams for a couple years and there's somebody who comes like a new rookie, and they just fly past you and you're like, man, why is that not me? Like, why is he ahead of me and I've been doing this before him? It's like when we're at a restaurant and say you walk in with a group of 3 or a group of 4 and you're waiting to be seated, a group of 2 walks in, they get seated before you. You end up comparing the wait times, like, yo, why we didn't get seated before them? That's the first example that came to my mind. But that's usually like how it is, especially in this content space, man. That's how it is, and it's tough not to compare. It's tough to stay focused on your own journey when you're always surrounded by, or I don't want to say surrounded, but you're always watching somebody else's. But that's why I say you got to be your own motivation, because it gets tough looking at somebody else grow when you think that should be you. You gotta be your own motivation. You gotta be your own backbone. And just know that, your time's coming. As long as you stay the course, as long as you keep doing what you're supposed to do, what's supposed to be for you will be given to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta go get it. It'll come at different times, man. That's one thing I really, really, really am trying to emphasize. Like, everybody's journey, everybody's path is so, so, so different. Like, it's so different. Like, there's billions of people in this world, and not one person's path, not one person's journey is the same. It's different. It's so different. It's so, so different. So that's one thing that I think about a lot is my journey. Like how I can improve or how I can stay focused on my own journey. One thing I always pray or always say in prayer when I'm praying is, I ask the Lord to keep me focused, to keep me aligned, and to keep me based. I ask Him to allow me to stay the course, on my journey. And I know sometimes I may get distracted. I may walk off course, I may run off course, but as long as I'm able to find my way back, to that yellow brick road, that's all that matters, That's all that matters. So that's just one thing I wanted to tell you guys, because I know a lot of people struggle with their own journeys and their paths, compared to somebody else's. And I just wanted to give you guys something to relate to. So, I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Keep God first. Stay patient, because it's on the way. And remember, man, your journey is different. You're not going to be in the same room as that other person, You might, but different things might come out of it. So always remember that your journey is your own. Your time's coming. I love y'all. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.